All right. Welcome back to the podcast, episode 2.
Today's the what's the day? Today's date. It's the 12th of August. It's currently 12:06, I think. And we're here with a new idea. We're changing this to a movie podcast only. And today we're talking about Suicide Squad, the new film,
Directed by James Gunn.
which is very fucking good.
Yes.
I don't understand the flack that it's getting.
I've heard people are saying that they don't, like, they think it's stupid.
It was a completely stupid movie.
It was very comedic.
It was so fucking
childish.
stupid.
It was comedic.
Yeah, it was legitimately just something like I would have come up with in probably 2 days of work.
But it's hilarious.
But it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I was high while watching it. I did. I did hit the pen a little bit before we went and saw it, and then about halfway through, I started to come down. Probably like whenever. This is spoilers. This is spoilers, just so everybody knows.
Spoiler wording for the new Suicide Squad movie.
When my favorite character, King Shark, was in the top of Jotunheim, and there was like the squid monsters, that's like when I started to come down. And then there's still like 30 to 40 minutes left to that movie. I think, at least. I don't know. I might be confused on that. But King Shark, by far, my favorite superhero ever. Legitimately my favorite superhero ever.
He was funny.
Fucking hilarious.
I felt bad for him. He got shit on the entire movie.
I thought he was going to die, and I was like completely prepared to just start bawling in the
Whenever
theater.
they started shooting him
at
the end,
yeah,
I thought
he was dead.
But he's bulletproof, so that's chill.
Yeah, so that's cool. But yeah, what I didn't want the polka dot man to die. I kind of thought that was
sad. I knew it was I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, which was kind of it was annoying that I knew he was gonna die. Like it was just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
The part where John Cena's just like almost completely naked.
And
he's just like in his underwear, just fucking standing there. The dude's packing. I don't mean to be gay, but like, holy shit!
I was watching with my girlfriend.
Holy shit!
And that scene came on, and I was like, "Come on, dude."
Yeah, I was like, why are you
doing this?
I was
to
like,
me.
yeah, like why do you have to show off like that? Like, come on,
dude.
Like,
He's built.
like holy
He's
shit!
packing.
Oh man, I didn't really like. I mean, I was high, so I didn't think he was gonna be the bad guy. But it was.
I didn't either.
It was cool. It was
I had
cool.
no clue. I was wondering why he came down at the one part, like before he came out as the bad guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know why he was down there. So
yeah. How was your theater experience? Because I was in there with all the friends of the show, and it was a completely empty theater.
We watched it at her house.
Oh, okay.
Not her house, but a house.
So a good theater experience.
Yeah.
Home theater experience.
Yeah. We just watched it on HBO Max.
Yeah. I enjoyed because we went at 9:50, so it was like that was the last showing that the theater was hosting or whatever. So it was good because legitimately nobody was in there and it was just us, so we were just like, we were just being assholes like the entire time.
Oh, of course.
But that's kind of one of those movies that it's like almost accepted, you know? Like even if it was like 6:00 in the evening and there was a couple people in there, I feel like we'd still have the same reactions and whatnot. Because I mean, I was high. I'll say it again. So every time King Shark showed up on the screen, I started laughing. Legitimately, like even if he wasn't doing anything like particularly funny, I just thought that dude was hilarious.
Bird.
Yeah, that part actually like fucking got me. I mean, it's so stupid. Like we already said, folks, the movie's retarded. Like it's so stupid. You watch that movie, and like it's one of those movies you need to turn your brain off for. Because other than that, it doesn't have a really deep message or anything.
No.
And it's predictable. So just enjoy the film. You don't have to be some home critic where you're typing up a Twitter post about how stupid it is or whatnot or whatever. Because it has everything that you'd want. It has a diverse cast. It has a lot of female empowerment, and it has some pretty sick ass scenes. So, I mean, fuck you.
It has Idris Elba.
Legitimately, fuck you if you didn't enjoy that movie. Yeah. I hate you, and please do not ever speak to me in real life.
One of my one of the funny parts I thought in the movie was whenever the polka dot guy, he was talking about his condition. He said it's like a interdimensional virus, and then John Cena goes, What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Oh man, the whole fact that like it plays off of his mother too, like that's kind of funny.
I thought that was the funniest thing. Whenever they go, "Where's your mom now?" and he goes, "Everywhere," and then they're all his mother.
Yeah, yeah, that was really funny.
And then in the end, whenever the starfish was his mother, oh my god.
But one thing I didn't get about that though was that he like shredded one of the legs off of his mother, but then the starfish was completely unharmed.
Can't starfish like regenerate?
They can, but if that's the case, why didn't it just regrow its eye?
Because its brain stems and everything was getting eaten by the rats.
Yeah, but if it could regrow its leg that fast, wouldn't you figure that once Harley just like delve in,
although
the starfish could have just like regrew it?
I will say that it did look like its leg was kind of torn up a bit in the one scene, but I was wondering the same thing. I was like, what's up with that?
Yeah, because that was at the point where I was like almost sober again, so like I thought it, like when I saw that in the theater, like I was like, fuck's going on here, you know? I wouldn't have questioned it otherwise, but yeah, otherwise it's a good movie though.
I really enjoyed it.
Another good movie I saw, this is kind of a strange one. It's called Come and See. It's like 1985 movie. It got recommended to me on YouTube, and it's like some, I don't know, some fucking European country made this movie. It's about World War II. Really good though. It's English subtitled, but it's definitely worth the watch. But I watched that, and just like, I don't know, pretty like gruesome. It's an anti-war movie, you know, but it's just like one of those. That's one of those movies that like, if you want to talk about Suicide Squad having no meaning, this is one of those movies where you should be paying attention, and you probably should have some backstory to it and whatnot. Because I had no clue what the movie was even about, and I still don't, because I don't look into things. I just like take them at face value, you know. Like scientific discoveries and whatnot, like I don't even look into those. I just like if they say like, oh, you know, here's a fossil, I'm like, okay, cool, you know. Like here's one thing. Sorry, I'm just like cutting you off, but I have one more thing I wanted to talk about real quick. I saw an article that said they discovered a fossilized dinosaur that still had the pussy intact.
Fossilized pussy?
Yeah. I'm completely making that up. That's not true. I thought it'd be funny.
That would be funny.
I thought it'd be funny. But what were you going to say? You were going to say something.
I really didn't have anything to say.
Okay, well,
I was going to say, was the movie, did it have a war setting? Like, did it take place in, like, what war?
World War II. Yeah, it was a complete, like,
so it was
war movie. Yeah.
They were just fighting.
No, it was more like the other things that the Nazis were doing instead of just fighting, where they would just, like, they, like, locked some people in a barn and just burnt it down. Oh. And we're just, like, laughing the whole time. Oh. They just put a bunch of people in there, and they were, like, they had them like check their identification, and they would go to Germany if they passed or whatever, but they like just lied and put everybody into the barn and just killed them all.
Ooh, one thing, back to Suicide Squad, whenever they're in the bar and they're coming in and seeing, like, looking for who's American, Idris Elba's character, he's Australian, right? So he would have been fine.
Yeah.
But they started checking for papers. So then I was like, oh, well.
I didn't pick up on, we came into the theater probably like.
Yeah, Ryan said you guys went in late.
Yeah, we were maybe like 10 minutes late.
So you missed the opening scene?
Yeah, and don't tell me what happens, because I want to know, because I saw a couple names in the credits, and I want to know where they were in the fucking movie, and I think it was the 10 minutes I missed.
Probably.
So yeah, don't say anything about that. Even though we did spoil basically the whole movie, don't tell me the 10 minutes I missed.
Sure, yeah. I respect you and your wishes to not be spoiled, but
yeah,
fuck the viewers.
Yeah, fuck the viewers.
If they wanted...
Look, let's talk about the plan real quick, because viewers, I want you to understand the plan that we have here. So the plan is to keep doing the show and make money off of you, the viewer.
Yeah.
Okay? And don't get mad, because that's literally what every business does. So don't get mad at us. I'm just saying it. I'm keeping it real.
And to be fair, you don't have to pay anything. It's not coming out of your pocket.
You will. When we get the Patreon up, yeah, you will.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we'll have the premium episodes up and everything like that, and And once we get sponsorships, that's whenever we'll do the premium eps.
Yeah.
And that's when we'll start the Patreon up. But anyways, I'm telling you now, just so you know what's in the road ahead. Because...
But to ease you a little bit, we're going to use the money that we make to put it back into the podcast.
Yeah, and I do want to buy a snake with the money.
Yeah.
I want to buy a snake.
I want to kind of get my own place, or we want to get like our own places or whatever. It tends to happen.
I mean, we do have jobs, so we are making money. It's not like we're just...
No. Oh, let's talk about your new job.
I was gonna lead into that, but then
Yeah.
you said no, so I'm like, well, I do have a job, but okay. Yeah, I got a new job. Last night was my first day of training, and fantastic. It's exactly what I wanted.
Really?
Like, yeah, because my last job was just not busy. Half the time, each shift I'd have maybe like 2 hours where I'm doing almost nothing, like next to nothing. And I couldn't deal with that. You know, like my mental state legitimately couldn't deal with having that much free time.
My current job is like very similar to what you did. So
yeah,
I know how it is.
You were making more money than I was
That's true.
at that job. However, if I put some initiative in, I should be making more money than you.
Maybe we'll see about that.
At this new job, I should be making more money than you.
Well, my current job, I have stock options, so
all right.
We'll see.
That's one thing I need to get into.
We'll see how that goes.
I need to get into stocks.
Now, don't just go buying stocks.
No.
willy-nilly.
I'll take the safe route.
No, you need to like know everything about the business you're investing in. So
Yeah, no. I don't want to get into another like
budgets, losses.
I don't want some Dogecoin shit again. Logan Paul's trying to do that. Logan Paul's trying to pull a Dogecoin. He's not necessarily endorsing this new coin, but it's a shit coin, you know. And I don't know too much, folks. I don't know too much, but I'm gonna say what I know. He's pushing this shit coin that he's hoping for another pump and dump scheme, like Dogecoin, and or GameStop too. I think he's trying to bank off of those two. And it's fucking stupid. It's stupid, folks. Don't invest in that. I'll tell you that. That's my investing tip. Even though I don't know much, but I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not some mindless
these
child.
People, YouTubers, TikTokers, whatever, influencers, they are trying to get kids to invest in this stuff.
They're
make money
scumbags.
off- Yeah, they're monetizing children, which sounds awful because it really is. But they're telling these kids that to invest in these coins and these stocks, and these kids don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
so
they have no clue.
they're making money off of telling these kids to waste their money.
These kids think they know something because they watch the passive income TikTok compilations.
Yeah.
They spend like 2 hours a day watching passive income.
How to invest your first $1,000.
Yeah, like fucking morons.
And then I've seen people, like legit investors, react to these TikToks, and they're like, these people are idiots.
yeah.
So-
I mean, legitimately, if you trust anything on TikTok, you're an idiot. Because it's another platform that people just want to profit off of you.
Yeah. Now, I will say one thing about that is that if like their only goal on TikTok is to inform you, you can tell the legitimacy of their thing.
Their
You know what I'm saying?
claims.
Yeah, because if somebody, if it's some teenage kid who is making renegade dances and then his next TikTok is investment advice, I would not trust that. But if their only content is investment advice, then you might be able to have some like faith in that.
Yeah, I wouldn't give those kids like $2 and expect to get it back, because they'd probably fucking find some way to fuck it up. But you know, back to the whole like big YouTuber thing, like these people are legitimate scumbags. Like they want, and they'll make so much money if that Logan Paul thing goes through like the way he wants it to. He'll make so much money off of that, and won't even be involved if like legal trouble happens. He won't be involved because he technically didn't have any like involvement in the process, but he promoted it and pushed it and whatnot. And there are other people that do it too.
He's
but
probably throwing a disclaimer in there somewhere just to cover himself.
but probably.
But
if
it's
anything,
probably so
yeah. It's
like,
the tiniest
it just
that
flies
you
over.
ever could.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to be smart, folks. You got to actually like if you legitimately want to get in to this cryptocurrency world, this new era apparently of currency, you need to play it smart, and maybe even take a class or something, like something legitimate.
Do your own research.
Yeah, because I mean, also we're not really the people to be giving you life advice, but we're going to give you like idiot-proof advice, so that you don't make a mistake. Because
like it might be
if you're
extra
listening
work
to the
for you.
show, it's already a mistake. Like you're already somewhere that you shouldn't be. If you're listening to us babble on for an hour and whatnot, you're already in the shitter. Like you just need to get yourself out of that. Like do something, find a hobby, stop listening to us. I mean, come on, it's the second episode.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're checking back in.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, come on.
Go home.
Yeah, go home.
Grow up.
Touch grass. Grow up. Speaking of growing up, holy shit,
hate
man.
it.
Yeah, I've been getting like I'm not even that old, man.
You been getting pains?
Yeah, I'm getting pains. I don't know what I'm doing.
I've been getting them in my back. But recently I got a new desk chair, which has been helping a lot.
That might be what it is.
Yeah.
I get like neck pain
My
all
old
the time.
chair was horrendous.
I've been saying I need to get this like square pillow for like a year now, and I don't. I have so many things I need to buy. Like I wrote down like a list. Like I got to buy some shit for work, my new job. Like I got to get more like clothes for it or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I only have like 2 pairs of work shorts.
One thing I'm really jealous about you, for your new job, is you get to wear shorts.
I know you're jealous about me. I'm like the peak male. I'm legitimately like what you should strive
You're the
for.
penis male.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I enjoy being a penis male. That's better than Sigma. If you believe in that stuff, you're the same as an astrology girl. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
If you're one of those guys that's like, oh, I gotta get my fucking chin, my jawline straightened or sharpened or whatever the fuck you'd want to say.
You know how you get a good jawline?
How?
Have an underbite.
I don't have one. I think I have like more of an overbite. I think. Well, no, I don't have a bite at all, but
I have a bite. Just a bite.
Speaking of teeth, my Invisalign, folks, don't fucking get a good dentist too. That's another tip for you. My fucking dentist, okay.
Or just don't go at all.
Well, I'd say get your teeth cleaned because you don't want to be that guy that has like terrible teeth.
That's true.
But my dentist, you know how I told you like I was waiting on my new trays?
Yeah.
They're in, but they still want me to come in on the 19th. Because that's when my appointment is.
That's like over a month. Well, not from now, but from...
Yeah, from when it started. Like, I've been wearing the same tray for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Terribly gross. Even if I clean them, it still is gross.
I believe it.
Like, if you eat, like, pretzels, nuts, anything, like, kind of, like, hard, it scrapes away at the Invisalign, and you just have, like, plastic just hanging from the Invisalign. And it's like, that's why you need a new tray, because that takes about a week for that to start happening. So that's why you need your new trays. Mine are in, but they still want me to come in on the 19th. And it's like, why could I not just come in, pick them up, and leave? Like, why would I have to come in for the appointment if they're already in?
I have no idea.
It's a fucking scam, and it's crazy how bullshit it is too. Because like I'm paying $4,000 for them. And you're not even giving me like the respect of the customer or whatever. Like you're not even giving me good service. Yeah, it's fucking egregious.
Fuck you. That's why.
Yeah, absolutely egregious. So I kind of want to shit on their business, but I'm not going to do that. I guess because I don't.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I'll wait till we have money and then I'll say it. But yeah, fuck my dentist. Fuck all of them.
Yeah,
I can't believe it either. Like I actually can't believe that they want that because I have to wait now. I mean, I do have to wait 7 days.
Yeah.
But still, that's bullshit. Because it will mean that I've been wearing them for a month. It's gross.
Yeah.
It's really gross. Like, I've been getting real concerned with, like, my breath recently because, like, when I clean them...
Yeah, I could smell it from over here.
Fuck you, you fucking ass.
And I'm like 20 feet
Yeah,
away
you just threw me off. Fuck you. I'm fucking going up.
Okay,
Folks,
so-
this is the end of the show.
no.
I'm leaving. I can't
Alright.
believe this guy.
Another thing...
No. I'm going to cut you off.
Another thing that I think is a scam...
No. Shut up.
Therapist.
Shush. We'll save that topic because you're going to get me into a rant if we talk about therapy.
Okay.
We'll save that one for a premium episode, I think.
Okay.
One where I just go manic for about an hour or
Hey,
so.
we actually need somebody who is a fan of the show to listen to that because it could get some people.
I'm telling you, folks, this was going to happen regardless of if Caleb was here or not. I would just be talking to myself regardless of if Caleb was here. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't confirm.
that's why I had to get a new job, is because at my old job, like, I'd have so much free time that my mind would just, like, wander and just start fucking me up. You know what I mean? So it's like this shit just happened anyways. So there you go, folks. I mean, that's a little like inside the mind type shit right there.
So about people not caring about other people on that topic.
We already talked about that last week.
What do you mean?
We talked about that
But
last
this is
week.
in the business world.
Oh,
customers and
okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Walmart. I work at Walmart.
Don't say where you were.
Why?
Because what if they hear it or something?
Ooh,
What if the intelligence agency hears you and then they send a couple people to your door in the dead of night?
I'll doss my.
They're
doss myself.
There are federal agents outside your house.
Let them in. Let them in. They're gonna want.
You know that song by Paul McCartney and the Wings? Let them in.
No, I don't.
It's like a Christmas song, except not really. It's about having like a party with people and all. It's just one of those songs.
Okay, well,
what's up with those songs? Okay, hold on though. What's up with those weird songs that they made? But like not just Paul McCartney, but like a couple people back in the day. They made like experimental music that has a simple concept but still is very weird to listen to. Because for example, like Let 'Em In, if you haven't heard it, maybe listen to it, maybe not. It's I like the song, but whatever. But it's just like a 4-minute song about their family members coming into the party. So it's like, how did you get away with that? Because that shit wouldn't fly nowadays.
what about the Beatles song?
Well, what do you mean?
Woman is the N-word of the world.
That's a John Lennon song, actually.
John Lennon. Okay, still.
Yeah, woman is the
something.
N-word of the world. Is that the?
Yeah, that's the title.
That's the title.
Except it's the actual.
Yeah, it is
word.
the actual, and he says it too.
Yeah.
And then, at the same time that he made that song, he performed live with Chuck Berry, who made Johnny Be Good,
yeah.
and he made he didn't make Earth Angel, I don't think, but you know he made a couple other songs that were really good, and he's a really good guitarist and whatnot. But yeah, like, I mean, the Beatles kind of started that weird stuff. I mean, they did like make a lot of like weird experimental songs and whatnot, but it's like it carried on. Like Pink Floyd had a project they were going to make, which was just like them making music with household items, and it's like, how could you get away with something like that back then? Because, well, I guess it was a different time and whatnot, but that nobody would want to listen to an album where you're just banging silverware together in 2021. You're not going to listen to that.
Now, people would listen to that. No.
Okay, yeah, well, they would listen to it, but they'd be like only listening to it so they could show their friends and be like, look at how cool I am because I know some fucking garbage album.
It would. I could definitely see something like on TikTok becoming popular.
Yeah, like The Caretaker, Everywhere at the End of Time. You've heard it. I know you have, because it's all over TikTok, even though it was exposed to them by Pad Chennington, who's a YouTuber who makes like videos on like underground music and whatnot. And I kind of wish we like gatekept stuff. Like, I'm a big fan of gatekeeping. Like, I don't like people finding out shit that I like.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one that's allowed to like it, and that's completely true.
And like a handful of it.
Yeah, and I am better than you, so you shouldn't be listening to what I listen to. That's just a fact. So it's like, when I hear people talking about, oh, I love Aries, oh, I fucking love Everywhere at the End of Time, I love fucking who else?
Fucking your mom.
Jack Stauber, and it's like, you don't even listen to Jack Stauber.
You listen to one song.
You listen to Buttercup, bitch. You don't listen to anything else that he's put out. That man's a fucking genius. And who the fuck are you? I'm gonna rant again, but who the fuck are you to sit there and be like, oh, I'm a big fan or whatever, or I love them.
That's like those girls that wear like Nirvana shirts, but they can't name one song.
Yeah, and it's like it's crazy how Nirvana has gotten to the point where you can just wear that shirt and not even, you don't represent what it actually means. You just wear the shirt.
Yeah.
And it's weird that it's come to that point I mean, it's been like that for like decades, but it's just weird that it came to that point.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even like I don't consider myself a fan of Nirvana. Like I've listened to a couple of their songs and I enjoy them.
Yeah.
But like I only know those couple songs. I'm not gonna go out and say that they're my favorite band or anything. I don't have any Nirvana merch or anything.
Yeah. It is tight though. Their merch is tight.
Yeah, like
that shirt's iconic. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, it is.
I don't own one.
They sell it at Walmart though.
Yeah, and I don't own one, and I don't want to own one.
Yeah, no.
Because I do know more than 3 songs. Because I'm better than
the only band merch I have is a Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt,
good
which
band,
I do.
Yeah.
I do actually.
It's good to rep them. Yeah.
But there are people who wear those Red Hot Chili Pepper shirts that don't know any songs.
I actually like didn't know that the Red Hot Chili Peppers were like a recent band.
Yeah.
I thought they were legitimately like up where the Beatles but like back when the Beatles were. I thought so.
Yeah, no.
Because like their music is kind of like very good, first off.
Yeah.
And experimental kind of in a way. So I thought that they were in that same category where they were like back there like almost like the arms race, except the like music race in a way. I don't know if anybody's ever said that, but that's kind of what that shit was back then.
Yeah.
Because there were so many bands coming out of the woodwork making fantastic music, and they're now household names.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I fucking love King Crimson. I love fucking, like, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. I mean, and they were some of those bands that just, like, came out of nowhere.
Another thing about the bands, not just music, fashion.
Yeah.
A lot of those rock stars were wearing more feminine type clothing.
Yeah, and they like paved the way for like 80s punk and whatnot. And,
they were rule breakers.
Yeah. Fucking the music's so tight. Like legitimately, if I could have one thing on this earth, it would just be music. Like, because I mean, it's something I listen to every day. It's something that keeps me from becoming just depressed all the time.
Yeah,
and like if I'm ever like in a bad mood, just listen to some music. I was listening before you came and picked me up. Excuse me. I was listening to Love is Rage 2. Like, I remember when that came out, people were shitting on it. They said that album was like not as good as Love is Rage, the first one. I think it's better than Love is Rage 1. I legitimately like the opening album or the opening song 2 is a perfect it's a perfect opener to the album and what you're about to get into. And it's just fantastic. I mean, there's maybe one skip on that album, and it's Early 20 Rager, and it might be because you're not really into that type of sound from Uzi. But still, I mean, fantastic album, and I was as I was listening to it, I was thinking back to people shitting on it, and now it's like. Of course, you had 20 minutes and whatever that blew up on TikTok because
and it wasn't even the original song.
Yeah, and it wasn't
was like sped up or something.
Oh my goodness!
Or slowed down.
I know we're just hopping through topics, but that's another thing. I cannot stand. Look, I like listening to chopped and screwed, slowed and reverbed songs because it adds a new twist to the song. I'm fine with that. But when you don't show love to the original song, I don't like you. Like if you only listen to the chopped and screwed or slowed and reverbed of the song, I don't want to talk to you because you're weird. You're not showing love to the original artist. You're showing love to somebody who just legitimately did 2 things to the song: slowed and added reverb.
That reminds me, the 20 minutes specifically. We were at soccer practice, senior year. We were at the field. I think it was the end of practice, and the girls' team was coming on. And somebody was playing 20 minutes on the speaker. And this one girl, she comes up and she says, "Hey, is this that one TikTok song?"
Holy
and I
fuck.
was like...
Holy fuck. Eliminate on site. Legitimately
like,
eliminate that person. Like, I cannot stand when people, like... When that is your listening style to music, where you're just... What is popular today? Like, if you're one of those people that, like, you only listen to and you only keep up with new songs being released, and then you sort of, you don't forget about them, but you stop listening to them once they're not in fashion anymore. Because music's not fashion, but they treat it as such. They stop listening to a song that came out in spring because it's out of season now. And it's like, and I kind of get the whole vibe thing where people are like, oh, I only listen to, like, certain things whenever I'm in the vibe or whenever I feel the vibes. But I also don't feel that because I'm not one of those people.
I'm a very like music like emotional person.
So you're an idiot. Legitimately, like you're the person I'm talking about.
No. I listen to songs whenever like that emotion is like present.
So what I'm talking about, where
you
can't just enjoy a song.
I do enjoy songs. Like I listen to different genres and different like tempos and stuff depending on my mood. Okay. Whenever I'm chilling, little bit of Frank Ocean maybe, a little bit of A$AP Rocky perhaps. Look, I know that I am describing what you're describing, except I listen to these older songs over. Like I don't listen to what's current, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I don't understand. Okay, look. When you look at it from an outsider perspective, it's because I'm weird. That's the reason why I don't understand how you operate like that.
Yeah.
Cuz for me, it's almost like a radio is playing in my head 24/7 and I want to listen to whatever pops into my head regardless of the tempo, regardless of the song, like mood of the song or whatever. If it's something I think about, it's something I'm going to listen to. So obviously I don't understand these people that behave this way because I don't behave that way.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the way that they operate.
But
I do believe they should be eliminated on sight. If you're one of those people that's like, is that the TikTok song? If you say that sentence, you might want to try blindfolded crossing the street. You might want to try that.
Yeah, or like scuba diving with bricks tied to your ankles.
You might want to try that because think about it. That's a good way to scuba dive because you'll see the bottom quicker.
Yeah,
and you'll see the little fish that swim on the little bottom of the floor, and you'll enjoy it, but for less time.
But back to what I was saying about like the whole fashion thing with musical artists.
Yeah.
A couple of big inspirations for me are like A$AP Rocky and like Young Thug, specifically
because you started wearing skirts recently. I picked up on.
Yeah,
and you look good in them.
Thanks.
You look good. I mean, there's a couple of them that I think are a bit too short. But holy,
those ones are for special occasions only. But,
it shows off. It shows off the muscles you've been working out. So I can tell. Yeah. I mean. You've been cycling uphill, getting that ass fat. I know. It shows in the skirt. I know.
Dude, but specifically for those two in the fingernail department, which might be weird, might be very specific, but I saw this one post from Young Thug. It was just a picture of his fingernails. It said, I used to bite my nails, but now I've come a long way. And they were looking clean. So I was like, I'm going to stop biting my nails. That day.
Yeah, I've stopped.
Since that day, I haven't bitten my nails.
Yeah, I've legitimately I've been like a year without biting my nails. Yeah. I mean, they still look like shit, but I don't get manicures, so there's nothing wrong with that either. Yeah, I've thought about it too, but like at the same time, I'm one of those people that like I think of doing something and then don't do it, even though I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool, and then I just don't.
It's also like I don't want to spend the money on it.
Yeah,
either.
that does seem like a lot of money, and you don't want to go somewhere like cheap or whatever.
But like A$AP Rocky himself said that his dad told him that a man should have kempt nails, like so he goes out and gets manicures.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that either. I mean, a lot of them do that nowadays. A lot of them are like painting their nails and whatnot. I don't have a problem with it. I think it looks tight. I mean, especially if you're like a rock star or whatever, like a lot of these new rappers are and whatnot. Yeah, whatever. Because they used to do that when they were rock stars in the 80s and whatnot.
Like Twisted, what are they called? Twisted Sister.
Yeah,
they used to wear skirts and dresses.
Yeah, I mean seriously, it's like paint your fucking nails, do whatever you want, dye your hair. Who cares? It's the 21st century. You can do whatever you want.
Don't make it your whole personality, please.
Yeah, of course. Like, you really gotta like.
You gotta have your own personality and then use that to express it. Don't do that and then base your personality off of it.
The way you look on the outside should not determine your personality. Basically.
Yeah.
Like, like you said, painted nails, hair colored or whatever. Okay, who cares?
Yeah.
But you could still be like a cool person. Yeah. You don't have to just.
I know a lot of cool people that look like.
Yeah, you don't have to just like be one of those people that just has to base their personality on whatever they look like. You know? I mean, a lot of people are unique and whatnot, but a lot of people aren't.
A lot of people also really hate people that look like that. like the painted nails and stuff. Like
Yeah.
don't. I feel like it's just because they don't understand it, or they're just I don't know why they're so focused.
Kind of
on
like bigoted or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's a new thing, kind of a new thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. Here's what it is. It's a new thing that's being accepted. It's always been a thing, but it used to not be accepted.
It's
Nowadays
more popular, more
yeah,
accepted.
it is being accepted, and people don't really know how to react to it. You know, because like Lil Yachty did a video where he was dressed up as like some dude. He looks funny in the video. He's like dressed up as some like middle-aged guy or whatever, and he's interviewing women, and he's asking them like, "What do you think about a man with painted nails?" And they're like giving mixed opinions and whatnot. Some women are like, "Who fucking cares?" Some women are like, "Yeah, but maybe like not certain colors." So then like he shows his nails and he's like, "So not these colors?" And they're like bright red. They're like, "Yeah, no, not that color." And it's like, let Lil Yachty do what he fucking wants. You know, let these men do what they want. I mean, come on.
Because he's still making great music.
Of course. Like yeah, legitimately, like some people think like Yachty fell off or whatever. No. I think it's called Concrete Boy. No, it's Lil Boat 3.5 or something.
Like that.
I might not know the name, but it's a good album regardless.
Yeah.
It like legitimately it's a good album. Like Top Down, Lemonhead, fucking Concrete Boys is in that. That's why I got the name for it. But Alonzo just texted me, called you a gaybo.
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
He said, "What are you and gaybo doing?" He's right. I mean, he is right.
Let's be honest. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, if I'm going to go lip lock a couple fellas, what are you going to do to stop me?
Well, I'm going to be jealous.
Why? Because other fellas are lip locking me?
Yeah.
Damn.
See, that might be the only time I'd ever get jealous of...
Or get upset because I'm gay.
Yeah. Because it's not me.
I'm not even gay. Like, I like girls. I'm not saying that I don't like guys. I'm not saying that I do. Okay, look.
I'll just let you take this one.
All right,
I mean, I'm
all
not
right.
even gonna say. I'm not gonna say a word about that.
Look, I have no problem saying I'm gay, even though I'm not. Okay. I don't like dudes. I don't think. I've never tried it. So I can't say for sure, but I'm also not gonna go out of my way to try. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say I'm not. If anything, I'd be bi, but I'm not saying I'm not bi. I'm not saying I am bi, but I don't. There's nothing wrong with it. Just don't like. One thing that bugs me is whenever they have to tell you that what like. Okay, so this is another thing with the personality. Okay, whenever your sexual preference is your entire personality, that is when it is wrong. Okay. Straight, gay, bi.
Apparently,
whatever.
there are 2 Dougs that work at my job. Me and somebody else.
2 Dougs?
Yeah, there's 2 Dougs.
Current one?
Yeah. Alonzo wants to hang out. We should. You said you want to go get lunch. What are we looking at for time here? Are we at like 30 minutes?
38.
38 minutes?
Yep.
That's good. We've been fucking zooming through this
That's what
one.
I'm saying.
This one's been a very informative one. We've had like okay bits, but this one's been a bit more like informative and a bit more ranty, I guess you'd say. But we should go get lunch. Let's talk about that real quick. Where do you want to go get lunch?
I just had Chinese yesterday, so not that.
Fuck, I was gonna actually say, do you want to go to the Chinese buffet or something?
I mean, we could go out of the way a little bit. Also, the hoagie shop popped into my mind.
Where?
Down
Right down the street?
down that
I don't like that one.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I'm not a big fan. You know what I am a fan of? Sprankles hoagies.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like
they
those
make
would be
like
good.
riverboats or whatever. So they're kind of wet. Like the lettuce is like wet.
Wet.
Yeah, and normally like I don't like wet lettuce, but those sandwiches are meant to be cold.
Yeah.
So like on a hot sandwich, do not give me wet lettuce. I'll kill you. I'll fucking blow you up.
Yeah.
Like I'll construct a pipe. I know how to do it. I will do it. I will make a pipe bomb and kill you.
The federal agents are still outside of my house.
Yeah. They hear me.
They have
know.
not been let in.
They know.
Which is
Hey,
kind of
someone's
rude.
knocking at your door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Let them in. Let them in. Let them in.
There's a new song out. I see it all over Instagram. It's one of the lines is, "This song is already hard. Now let's put in a bell."
Yeah, what's up with that song?
I don't like it.
It is hard. I haven't listened to it fully, but that part is hard.
Any song.
The guy dancing in the high vis or high vis, if you want to call it that, where he's like doing the. What is that?
I don't know.
I haven't looked into that either. They do, folks. You know what I'm talking about. They do the little dance where they look like they're doing a combo in Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
That is it's exactly what it looks like. They're doing
they're moving their shoulders
down. They're doing the left right.
Yeah.
Their idle animation's playing while they're doing it. So they're doing their like idle animation, up down left right, BA start, and then like this guy, he's dancing in the high vis or high vis. Sorry, and then he gets hit like by the dude that's duetting it, and it's fantastic. It's so funny. Don't play it on the.
I'm not going to.
Okay, I was gonna say don't play it because I don't think we have that type of. We don't have that type of power.
No. What I was going to say first, I don't like songs that are promoted like that on Instagram. Like.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I
like,
feel that same way.
It just puts a bummer on the song for me.
Yeah, because it's sort of like, it's the opposite of gatekeeping. It's promoting.
Yeah.
And it's upsetting because it's like I would have liked to just found out about this on my own.
Yeah.
Instead of having an Instagram page put in my face. And typically they're not good songs, and that's why they're promoted, is because they're not getting any plays normally.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of artists that don't promote their shit, and they're underground, and they deserve to be up there at the top, but they don't. They don't promote.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fantastic because then I can gatekeep them all I want, and they're like my little. What do you call it whenever you have like a? They're like my little like terrarium. And I can just like check in on them.
Yeah.
And I can be like, "How you growing? How you doing, little bug?" They're like little bugs, and I just like get to like collect them. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll put you in there. I'll put you in there."
In other news, Kids on Molly tonight.
Delta variant. Yeah, Kids on Molly's coming out, but the Delta variant for COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hope I get it and die. Because then I can be like a statistic, and then you can like vouch for me and be like, don't be a part of the statistic.
Yeah.
Get your vaccines.
Yeah.
You know, and then people on like Twitter or whatever might give you like 30 likes. That'd be like a valiant death, like dying, and then like my friend makes a post about it, and he gets like a couple likes, you know.
Yeah.
But it'd be cooler though if you got pussy off of it. Which is like highly unlikely. But it'd be cool. It'd be cool. You know, like your friend dies, but you just get some pussy anyways.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't do that.
Well, maybe take yourself out of the situation then and replace somebody else.
We'll say it's Chugs.
Okay.
Or Brian.
Yeah.
Or
somebody
Peyton.
like them. Somebody like them.
But I saw this one thing. The guy, he had Delta variant of COVID, and he ended up surviving, which good for him. But he. Why? What?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway. He said that he was thankful for having the vaccine, which I don't really know. I don't know anything about
the one that doesn't work? Got him. Fucking roasted. Fucking roasted.
I have no opinions on it either way.
Fucking roasted. I'm just saying that. Look, folks, I don't know if this shit works because, like I said, I don't look into anything.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
It's funny not to. It's funny because then you're just like, you know that cave thing where like, I think Plato said about it where like the shadows are being like projected or whatever in the cave, and it's by people who are like trying to set an agenda or whatever, and then the mindless idiots are just watching the shadows and believe what the shadows are saying. Yeah, that's basically like what I do, except since I'm a penis male, you said?
Yeah.
Like, I just live without looking things up, and I don't get brainwashed. You know? Kobe. Close enough. That's one of my things. I like throw something away, it misses by like 3 inches. I'm like, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like in the middle of the night, like I'll like blow my nose, throw it next morning. It's like it's on the ground, and I'm just like, it's close enough. I'll pick it up later.
That's a penis male behavior.
It's a penis male behavior. I'm telling you, folks. Don't put your garbage in the bin unless you drain a 3 while doing it.
Don't litter either.
Yeah, but litter in your own house and then pick it up later. Don't litter outside.
Don't litter outside.
If you ever fucking litter, you're not a penis male.
No.
Penis males, the ideal penis male lifestyle is you want to be a 10,000 BC tribal shaman and you want to like tell people what's right with the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to be, and that's how you know I'm a penis male, is because I created it first off.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No,
I actually I implemented that thought into your brain because I'm the shaman. So when you drank my special jungle juice, you automatically became linked with me neurally. And then I was able to send that penis male like joke into your head, and it made you say it to me. So I already have adopted it before you even said it. And now I'm revealing my true plan, which I am the shaman. And you're not. You're not. You can go gather berries and nuts and maybe kill a deer.
I'll gather your nuts.
That's what I was hoping for.
Okay. Let's talk about jungle juice. You know what that is? You ever hear about it?
I'm not a party guy, but I know what it is.
Yeah. Apparently children,
Kids on mall.
not old enough to drink, are calling, I forget what it is, but they're calling something jungle juice that is completely just not it.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like some sort of pop or something.
Okay.
It's like iced tea and lemonade or something.
That's not even close to jungle juice.
I know.
Iced
That's
tea and
an Arnold
lemonade.
Palmer.
Iced tea and lemonade has been around for like 300 years.
That's an Arnold Palmer.
Is that like when it's alcoholic?
No.
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 Just whenever
Arizona iced tea.
Yeah.
That guy, the old white guy on it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
And it's iced tea and lemonade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I knew about it from like I didn't know that was the name. I thought Arnold Palmer was
he was a golfer.
Yeah, but I thought that specifically meant like an alcoholic thing, even though of course it's not.
I could see. I used to think that too.
Look, penis males don't look shit up. So
Long Island iced tea.
That's alcoholic.
Yeah.
Hold on. I was gonna talk about how banking off of the kid thing, where you're saying kids call it jungle juice or whatever. Kids aren't funny until they hit maybe like 16.
Yeah.
Like unless they're kids that like have gone through like trauma, because trauma makes you funny. We all know.
Yeah.
We all know that. But like if you were a little kid, you know you're not funny, because I kind of like don't want to have children, even though I do because I'm a penis male. So like fucking so stupid. Oh my gosh. But it's funny. Look, the penis male shaman, I almost feel like penis male shaman shouldn't have children, because like it almost would be like an Avatar situation where like the next shaman's born after the old shaman dies. But the shaman can't pass that on to his son. It would have to be through nature's will that provides the new shaman. So in a way, if I was a 10,000 BC shaman, I wouldn't have children, because I would just wait for it to pass on to the next shaman, obviously, and let nature do its thing. But since I am not that, and I am instead just a penis male, I recognized that I do want children, but I also kind of don't, because I don't want to deal with 16 years of fucking retarded humor, like, because they're just not funny, and it's not really their fault, and I don't want my kids to have trauma, but I kind of do, because if it makes them a funny person, I mean, what's more to want from a child? Like, I might have to leave their mom and just like, I'll stay in his life, but
I don't want to leave his life.
Yeah, but if it makes him funny, yeah, he needs to be funny. Because if he's not a D1 athlete, he needs to be funny. Yeah. D1's good, right? D1's good. Yeah. It's the best of the business. Yeah. But why is it D1? Why is it not like A1? Wouldn't you think that A would be better?
A's for high school.
And A does mean the best? A1 means the best in high school?
I'm pretty sure it's just ranked on like how many kids are in the team or on the team or whatever. Because like,
okay, this is fucking stupid. I don't want to learn about that.
There's like quad.
Okay. I don't want to learn about that.
The more A's you have, the more kids there are.
What about the more AIDS you have, the better you do?
No.
What about that? Can we do like AIDS maxing? Like, because people do like vax maxing, where they're like taking 15 vaccines a day. You know, you know, like they're getting fucking huge off of these vaccines. But can we do AIDS maxing?
AIDS?
Where like
that's like the opposite of vax maxing.
Just get AIDS stacked on top of each other.
Let's see how many autoimmune diseases we can.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not gonna do it, obviously, but
What if-
I'll watch.
What if one person gets as many autoimmune diseases as they can, and then they vax max to see how many they can cancel out?
That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
If they don't like die before that.
Nah, they can't. There's no way. Just give them.
Speaking of like,
give them
speaking
a
of
vaccine.
like AIDS talk, fucking the baby.
What was up with that?
Did you know? Okay, folks, this is like a couple weeks ago. This happened, so look it up. Whatever. The baby's in hot water. He still is. He's in the boiling pot. And all he needed to do to get back on the list for like 7 fucking festivals, all he had to do was put out an apology video, and he didn't. He just didn't do it. So it's like he's a true menace. You know, he says something egregious and then just stands by it. Okay.
Yeah.
And he couldn't bother to put out like a 1-minute video of him just saying, I'm sorry. Like like legend in the making right there. Legend in the making.
Yeah,
He hits women, he killed a guy in Walmart legally, and now he's just like getting canceled and just he doesn't even care. He doesn't even apologize.
No.
I mean, fucking awesome, dude. What a legend.
Absolutely.
That's a joke, folks. Obviously, I don't stand with what the baby had said. But we're trying to be funny.
I don't stand by what he
please.
said, but I stand by his mentality.
Yeah, like believing what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, he might be a penis male.
No.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
Because of what he said.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
See, because I didn't look into it.
Yeah.
Penis male behavior, so.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why every penis male needs a scrotum male as his partner to look up things for him.
Is that what we are?
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah. So the baby.
We didn't decide on where we're going for lunch.
No.
Maybe, okay, we need to work on fucking staying on track for a minute or two. Because
No.
this is
chaos.
This is just rambling chaos.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though, because
I do too.
that's how I operate.
That's how we operate.
Maybe we should be professional to the slightest degree.
Well, fuck the viewers.
Maybe we should. Well, I said that earlier, but now, okay, yeah, yeah, fuck you. Shut up, bitch. Fuck you. Complain in the comments, and I won't read them. Okay,
I'll read them.
and then you'll tell me what
I'll
they
tell
said.
him because I'm the
See?
I'm the scrotum
Yeah,
male.
'cause he's the scrotum. See, this is how it works, folks. We're fucking in sync here. We're completely in sync.
Our
He knows
brainwaves?
what I'm thinking. I know what he's thinking. We're like Pacific Rim, except like this setup here is our
Kaiju.
no,
That's the bad guy.
Gundam. It's our Gundam.
Kaiju's the bad guy?
Kaiju is the bad guy.
Okay.
Because kaijus are monsters that
Yeah.
are of like large proportions.
But we're kaiju.
No, we're Pacific Rim. We are the two neurally
Yeah.
linked. The
But
aliens are.
we're in.
But the aliens
we're
are
the
linked
evil
too,
ones.
though. The aliens are linked too.
Yeah.
The kaiju are linked.
We're the bad guys because we're nefarious.
Yeah, I guess. I kind of wanted to be Gypsy Danger, but
Can we just
whatever.
be a bad Gypsy Danger?
No, because Gypsy Danger's the fucking Gundam. There are no Gundams on the enemy side.
But could
Gundam's the robot, by the way.
we? Yeah. Could we just?
No, because then it doesn't fit in the Pacific Rim storyline.
What about like Vanos?
Can I be Idris Elba and then you be the little Asian woman?
Yeah.
Nice. That's fucking tight. Because then you're like my daughter. You're Mako, my little daughter
Yeah.
that I saved from a crab monster. That movie's so tight.
It's
oh
so
my
cool.
goodness, that movie's
But
awesome.
like Vanos and like H2O Delirious said, Pacific Rim job.
That's kind of an easy one to make.
Yeah.
Seriously though, that's one of my favorite movies.
It's so good.
It's
The
fantastic.
idea of
The
it's
second
insane.
one, no, don't, whatever.
Giant monsters fighting each other is the coolest thing
And
ever.
humans fighting giant monsters and giant robots is
Yeah.
also awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I love like stuff like
Power Rangers.
yeah, Power Rangers is of course that's like the introduction. You only get into that stuff from Power Rangers. Because that's how I got into it.
Yeah,
Like
if
whenever I
you-
watched Power Rangers, I was like, I want a fucking Zord.
If you didn't watch Power Rangers as a kid, you're not gonna like these movies.
Yeah. And also once again, fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean, legitimately. Look, I know somebody is gonna hate me for saying this. Power Rangers Jungle Fury, best one. Power Rangers Jungle Fury, by far the best Power Rangers that there is. Fantastic. Did you watch it or no?
I did.
Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about.
Might have been like
You know what I'm talking about.
I only watched a couple, and that was definitely one of them.
Yeah, really good stuff. But stuff like Pacific Rim, stuff like Power Rangers, stuff like
King Kong, Godzilla.
Yeah, King Kong, Godzilla, like Mecha Godzilla and whatever, like all those movies. And even on like the like Japanese side, there's a lot of stuff like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, Power Rangers was originally Japanese, but like Neon Genesis Evangelion, one of the best animes ever created. This is now going to be a movie anime podcast.
Transformers.
We're going to be fucking losers.
Transformers is one of my favorite franchises.
Yeah, but they don't fight monsters. They just fight each other. It
they're
doesn't
still,
count.
They're still giant things.
Doesn't count. Not in my book. Because there needs to be a kaiju, and they don't fight kaiju. They just fight other Transformers. They're bad, and some of them look like monsters, dragons,
But what about the ones from outer
but
space that don't really transform? They're just giant robots.
I still don't think they're kaiju, though. They're not as big as a kaiju.
That's wrong. All Transformers are from outer space.
They're not all... They're not the size of a kaiju. It has to get to a certain size to be considered one.
Okay, what about...
Other than that, it's just a monster.
What do you have to... Like, is it just a monster that's born? Or could we consider, like, Attack on Titan? Could we consider those kaiju?
I think you could. I'm not going to look up the definition. So
Because,
I'm not even going to say why. You already know why.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying. This episode should be called Penis Mail.
That's what I was thinking.
Where are we going to lunch? What the fuck? How do we get back onto these? We need to go to lunch. I'm getting hungry.
I'm starving.
You've been hungry. Dylan's here.
Dylan's pointing at his wiener.
His small wiener.
He's got life touch.
Dylan has penis mail, legitimate penis mail in his hands.
Like
the test
letters.
results came back, and those say that he has a monumentally small penis, microscopically.
It's a very saddening.
Yeah, you need an electron microscope to look at that. It's upsetting.
You need like 6 electron microscopes looking into each other to see it.
What does what's the hadron collider?
I have no idea.
Is that the thing that was in Spider-Man? Into the Spider-Verse? Back to the Future verse?
I have no idea.
Doc Brown comes in, he's like, fucking what? Black Spider-Man? Marty, we gotta get out of here. We came too far into the future. What do you mean, Doc? Doc, I want to... Doc. That's my Marty McFly.
88 miles per hour. 88 penises that need to be sucked.
Marty, we gotta go into the future. Why, Doc? I gotta suck 88 penises. That's a bad Doc Brown impression, but whatever.
We need to go into the future. Why, Doc? Because it's okay to be gay.
I like how Michael J. Fox is just like quiet all the time. He's just, why, Doc? Why do we gotta go into the future? Doc, I'm trying to fuck my mom. Marty, what the fuck are you talking about?
That is not okay.
You're worrying me, boy. That's a good movie. I mean, should we just do that for like how long do we have left?
Like, we're at 58 minutes.
Should we just like rattle off movies and say like, yeah, that's good, or like say like, that's okay? Should we do that for like 2 minutes?
Why not?
No, I don't want to do that.
Why would you bring it up then?
Because it'd be funny. It'd be funny to waste these people's time just by saying like,
should we do that? No.
Yeah, I mean, no. We'll save that until we're like 2 years in and we kind of don't know where to go anymore.
Yeah, we have no...
Yeah, we'll save it for that.
So,
and
check back in like 2 years.
Yeah, check back in 2 years where we have like a cool set and whatnot, and we have like frequent guests, but Caleb and I are just burnt, so we just don't necessarily want to do it anymore, and we're just like trying to move on to new projects. Like at this point in time, like 2 years from now, we'll have a nice set, we'll have a Patreon set up and whatnot, we'll have sponsorships, but you'll be trying to start like a clothing business, and I'll be trying to like make a movie or something, because that's how this shit goes.
Yeah.
That's exactly like what Cody and Noel do, except they're still like into the podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's what we'll be doing, except I'll be trying to get out. I'll be like, yeah, this was fun, but I fucking want to do something else.
I gotta bounce.
Yeah. I can't talk to you for an hour a day. I can't do it anymore.
For 1 day a week.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we work like maybe 5 hours a week, and we're just like completely burnt trying to do that. That's the life right there.
Mm-hmm.
Making money off of it and just complaining anyways.
Yeah.
I can't wait until that
I
happens.
feel like no matter what point you're at in life, high, low, whatever, old, young, you're gonna complain about something. There's always something to complain about.
Yeah, but every time I complain, I feel like a bitch.
Yeah.
Which is another part of the penis male mindset.
Yeah. I hate
Complain
when
a
people
lot, complain a lot, but then feel bad about it later. Yeah. See, because we're realists. We're realists.
Sometimes, honestly, I just complain because other people are complaining.
Yeah, because it gets you into that mood. It gets you into the like, yeah, I'm ready to complain. Like, you start.
That's one thing. People, the way they talk to each other and the way they get along is just complaining about the same thing. I've noticed it at work. Everybody at work, all my coworkers, they might not talk to each other ever, but whenever they see each other, they'll be like, "Yeah, I don't want to be here," and they go, "Oh, me neither," and then they just walk away.
Shit, what was that?
Is
this? It wasn't supposed to rain until 5.
That was the feds. They've decided to just knock.
They
down
just
the door.
busted the door down. Fuck.
Well, so I guess that's a good place
I
to
guess,
end it. I guess
we're about to be shot up here.
Yeah. Before things start getting hairy.
Yeah, I hope we see you folks later.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Love ya.
If
Goodbye.
you don't hear from us, we're probably either dead or behind
Hey,
bars.
adopt the penis male mindset. If I die, all you need to know is adopt the penis male mindset.